Is the Kindle Paperwhite worth it in 2024? And the answer is yes. The Kindle Paperwhite is one of my favorite tech products that I own. To answer the burning question, yes, I still prefer reading from physical paper books, but the Kindle has its own place. You can somewhat compare Kindle with Spotify. Like back in the days, we had to collect plenty of records and CDs of music albums physically, but Spotify eased that up and gives you access to millions of songs in just one place. Kindle is somewhat similar to that. You can carry an entire library of books right inside your back pocket. And also, the Kindle Paperwhite is one of the best options out there. My name is Prithviraj, and together, let us discuss why you need a Kindle in your life. Also, at the end, I want to share my experience on how the Kindle has helped me read more books. Trust me, this product has simply helped me elevate the quality of my life. More on that in the end. For those who are new into the Kindle family, the Kindle Paperwhite is a popular e-reader known for its convenience and portability. Also, I have seen this comment a lot previously. You can simply read an ebook on your phone or even on an iPad. Rather, the iPad should be able to handle it better, right? Well, I'm glad you asked. Just take a look at this. The reading experience on Kindle is the closest you can get to an actual book. It simply looks very similar to a real paper book. Take a look at the color and the texture of the page. It really looks close to the actual thing. Before we proceed with the actual review, one thing I need to point out. There are actually two versions of the Kindle Paperwhite. One is the default Kindle Paperwhite and the other one is the Kindle Paperwhite Signature Edition. There is not much difference, to be honest, between the two. The Signature Edition has a higher storage capacity with 32 to 64 gigs, whereas the default Paperwhite can range from 8 to 32 gigs. And also on top of that, the Signature Edition has wireless charging and auto brightness. If I'm being very honest, I have turned off the auto brightness on my iPhone as well. I prefer managing it manually. And also, how hard is it to adjust the brightness? It almost makes no difference in that aspect. And the other thing is that I didn't really want to pay extra for wireless charging, especially after considering the fact that I'll have to buy the wireless charger as well. For that matter. All Kindles have a great battery life, so you won't really be charging them as much as you think. Hence, I don't really see what's the point. But for some reason, if you need wireless charging and auto brightness, then you can consider getting the Signature Edition, of course. Else, the default Paperwhite should work totally fine. The Kindle Paperwhite features a 6-inch anti-glare display. One of the main selling points of the Kindle is the e-ink display. It basically mimics the look of printed text on paper. This technology reduces eye strain and also allows for a comfortable reading. It does not emit blue light like your phone, hence you can actually read books here before going to bed. It is not gonna hinder your sleep by putting strain on your eyes. You can make the brightness really low, as in really low. It even has the yellow filter, or as Apple likes to call it, night shift. Although it doesn't really emit blue light, but in case you wanted to apply the filter on top of that, then you can do that if you want to. This is because I've actually seen many people who actually prefer that warm tone that night shift has to offer. Out of the box, you get the Kindle itself, a USB Type-C cable for charging, and some paperwork, of course. It's really tough to explain the screen of Kindle to someone who has never used a Kindle. When I first told about the Kindle to my parents, they were like, "You already have an iPad, bro." They had to experience it hands-on to accept the fact that yeah, it's completely different from an iPad. And also, please consider subscribing to my channel if you're finding this helpful, and I promise to keep creating more such videos on productivity, tech, and life. The Paperwhite is super light. It weighs less than 200 grams. So yeah, it won't really weigh you down and make your bags heavy. Because of the size of the Paperwhite, it's really easy to carry it around. Holding it for long hours is no sweat, perfect for binge reading. Plus, it has this cool matte black style that I really like. The matte finish really makes it so comfortable to grip, even for long hours. The Paperwhite features just one button for powering up and putting it to sleep. Speaking about sleep, the sleep mode of the Kindle is just insane. Like, I think I kept my Kindle lying around for maybe 3-4 months, I guess. When I finally opened it, it still had a lot of battery left. Amazon has really nailed when it comes to the idle time management on the Kindle Paperwhite. Without that also, it has really a great battery life. A single charge can last you for almost a month. Amazon actually claims that Kindle Paperwhite can last for weeks on a single charge. This one is based on if you use it for half an hour every day reading. In practical use, the battery life is excellent, and many users find that they only need to charge their device a few times every week, and that too with regular use. And if you ask me, I don't really remember the last time I actually charged my Kindle. One of the standout features of the Kindle Paperwhite is that it's waterproof. It has an IPX8 rating. This makes it perfect for reading by the pool, in your shower, or even in your bathtub. You don't have to worry if your Kindle decides to take a dip. Alright, here are some reasons on why you should buy a Kindle. I already gave the Spotify example. It's like having hundreds of books right in your back pocket. On top of that, books on Kindle are actually cheaper than physical books. And also they keep running sales all the time. If you're a subscriber of Amazon Prime, then you also get many titles included in your Prime membership. They call it Prime Reading. Other than that, Amazon also offers a subscription called the Kindle Unlimited. Many major titles are included in this subscription. When in sleep mode, it basically looks like a very minimal photo frame, and I really like that. It also supports screen magnification and voice view screen reader for visually impaired users. The Kindle has a dictionary built in as well. You can simply long press on a word and it will tell you its meaning. This feature is really useful, trust me. Additionally, you can load up dictionaries in different languages as well. It is also really easy to highlight text in Kindle. On top of that, it also shows you which phrases and text people have highlighted the most. So yeah, that's helpful at times. This will help you not miss out anything important from the book when you're reading it. Alright, Kindles are created keeping only reading in mind, so it kinda lacks other features. It has a very basic web browser, like really basic. You can only do some basic Google searches over here. It can't even run YouTube, and believe me, I've tried. Alright, so I agree, it's not designed for watching videos. But what about Medium? I couldn't even reach the login page of medium.com. I was stuck in the loading loop of death, and that was sad. I really wanted to read some articles on medium.com, but nah. The Kindle store offers a vast collection of ebooks including bestsellers, classic and niche titles, and you can of course download them instantly without having to wait for shipping or visiting a bookstore. The adjustable font sizes and the anti-glare display kind of makes it comfortable for reading at all ages. Also, you won't really face any issues if you had to read in bright sunlight. The Paperwhite runs on Amazon's own operating system, which is designed specifically for e-reading. The interface is very minimal and user-friendly, I must say. It's very easy to navigate through your library and access settings and stuff, and also download new books from the Kindle store. It also supports features like Goodreads integration. The Paperwhite typically comes with storage options ranging from 8 gigs to 32 gigs. This allows you to store thousands of ebooks at once. I'm using the 16 gig variant. This might not seem much, but this is actually more than enough for most readers. This is solely because ebooks generally have very small file sizes. Hence, they are gonna consume very less amount of space on your device. However, if you have a vast library or you like to store audiobooks right in your device as well, you might want to go for a higher storage option, just to be safe. Overall, the Kindle Paperwhite is an excellent e-reader that supports combination of high quality display, durability and user-friendly features at a reasonable price point. So it won't really matter if you're a casual reader or an avid bookworm. Alright, like I promised in the start, let me share my experience on how the Kindle has exactly helped me. Okay, so earlier I used to find myself in situations where I had some free time because I was waiting for something, maybe at the bus stop or in the subway. I felt I could really do something productive by reading stuff, but I did not really have any books with me. Hence, I simply ended up mindlessly scrolling social media. Rather, I must say I don't really enjoy traveling with books because I get really depressed if anything happens to my books, like those folded covers and dog ears. And the worst of all, my water bottle spills inside my bag, and that's a total nightmare. The Kindle has helped me solve this exact issue. Now when I have to wait for a bus or a metro, I can simply read my favorite books instead of doom scrolling Instagram. Now, you can also argue that I could have just used the Kindle app on my phone, but trust me, it's not the same. It's all about the mindset. We basically do everything on our phone, so it's rather very easy to get distracted. But when I open the Kindle instead, it becomes really easy for me to get into that focused mindset. Hence, reading stuff is much more easier without any distractions that too. Also, I do this one thing. I just take my Kindle and keep it lying on my bed. So at night when I go to my bedroom, I find my Kindle is lying around on my bed and I end up reading a few pages before actually going to sleep. Also, this practice has actually helped me read a lot more books and actually complete them. I read a lot of self-help books, so this has kinda helped me a lot in that aspect. I am able to get a teeny bit wiser every night. Before this, I used to carry my handheld console when I used to travel, but thankfully the game consoles drains battery really fast, so they don't really last long, and this has been a blessing in disguise. It has really helped me choose the Kindle over my game console. It consumes less space and it also has a far better battery, and also it's better to read books rather than playing games, of course. So yeah, I'll have to say that the Kindle has solved many issues for me. It has helped me read a lot more. If you're like me and you're struggling to finish off your favorite books, then the Kindle surely can help if you just keep it lying in front of you. We have to make reading books the obvious answer, and it is perfect for that aspect. I guess I was able to help you make your purchase decision easier by sharing my experience. experience. This small tweak of keeping my Kindle in my bed has helped me read a lot more books. Similarly, there are many small tweaks that you can do in your day-to-day life which will help you stay a lot more productive. Click here on this video over here and let me help you feel fresh, stay productive, and get a lot more done every day. See you there.